Hey everybody, I wanted to do a bonus episode since I had mentioned plantains in the previous episode. A friend of mine had asked me about any recipe I might have for that, which I do. So this is the Panamanian version, what they call patacones. And patacones is it's the green hard plantain. So this is not the soft yellow banana. I mean, plantain, not banana. There's a total difference between bananas. Please don't try this with bananas. It will be a disaster. There's a couple different variances in plantains. So the greener the plantain, the more it's going to taste like a potato chip or a chip of some kind. When you get into the yellow ones and the really yellow-brown ones, those ones are very soft and very sugary, so they have a little bit more of a desserty flavor. But the way that we make this is for the patacone recipe, which I'm going to show you here. So let's get started. So here we have a plantain. I've already cut the ends off. You want to cut it down the back of the banana, then peel it. Hopefully it peels easily. This one didn't particularly, but sometimes you get lucky and it peels right off pretty easily. And here it is done. So we're gonna need a couple other ingredients and tools for this. I tend to like deep frying it. Well, I have here a saucepan and I'm gonna put about 3 to 4 cups of frying oil that I've already saved in my cabinet. And I reuse this oil. I'll show you at the end how I do that. So you want to get that really hot. So you're turning it up to maximum heat. So then here we have our little wooden smasher. And, so we're going to take the patacones, fry them one time sort of lightly, and then smash them in this and then refry them. You can use any kind of spices you want. I mean, be experimental. I tend to use paprika and regular salt, but you can use garlic salt. You can use chili powder. I find that the paprika is nice and it also gives it a nice little color. So we're going to take a plate and put paper towels on the plate. And this is so we can lay the fried patacones in that and soak up some of the grease. And then we're going to take some paprika. You'll be able to see this a little bit better. So I'm putting salt on here. And it's kind of hard to see because it's white on white. And so when you lay the patacones on it, it's absorbing from the bottom and from the top because you're going to put a little bit of salt on the top and on the bottom. Here's how we test the frying oil. We drop it in there, and that oil is cold. I mean, it's going to come up in a second, but basically you want that patacone to come to the surface really fast. Oh yeah, now that's really ready. We're really hot now. This is how I lay the plantains so that I can drop them. This way I'm able to drop them all at once. I don't like dropping them one by one because usually I get splattered by grease. Okay, let's drop them in there. And you're going to give it a good minute and a half. They should be sort of golden brown. Sort of stir them around and make sure everything circulates properly in the grease and that it's getting a pretty good fry on. Once they're golden brown, we're going to take them out of that fry grease. This is probably a little underdone. I should have probably left them in another 45 seconds or so. Heat down on the fryer so that the frying oil doesn't get super hot. We just want to maintain the heat at this point. So we're going to smash them here. So we take them and we smash them. And here's how they should look roughly. And so we're going to dump those into the oil. And we're refrying them at this point. So let's take all the other ones we have and let them join the party. There's sad little cilantro sitting on the side over there, waiting to be a garnish. So it's getting a good fry on. So now we're going to put a paper towel down. Again, a little paprika, a little salt. That might have been too much salt, but it won't all get on the plantains. Now there's still a little yellow there. There should be a little bit more brown at this point. So here we go. They're starting to get ready. If we could see them without the steam, that would be fantastic. So these are getting close to ready here. Maybe a couple more minutes. Just keep them circulating around. Make sure they're all getting heated. Keep them circulating. Keep them circulating. All right. So now they're done. So let that grease soak up a little bit. Put a little paprika. Put a little salt on them in your hand and just kind of rub it on. And that's basically it. You have yourself fried patacones or fried plantains in English. And I don't recommend eating them every day, but these are a wonderful meal. I have this stuff here, salsa casero. It's like a Panamanian vinegar base sauce. And all that's in here is like onions and carrots and like 4 or 5 different types of peppers, including one Scotch bonnet for heat. Mix all those together and leave them for a month and it makes that salsa casero. Pretty easy to make. A lot of like prep work because you have to cut up a lot of peppers and stuff. You can also use ketchup. You can use ranch dressing, anything you like. Feel free free to experiment, and it tastes good. So this is the final product. I put that fancy little piece of cilantro to make it beautiful, which I think it did. And so I'm going to try a piece here and dip it in the sauce. And oh yeah, that's tasting awesome. I hope you try it. Hope you like it. I'll put the ingredients for the salsa casero on at the end. It'll be like a bonus to the bonus episode. All right, guys, have a good one. Like and subscribe.